Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is MOVA Foodies. In today's tutorial, I'll be taking you on how to plant onions. I have here 4 onions bulb. I have my water here. I have a plastic bottle which I cut it, my knife. Then I have my bucket here with soil. The soil I'm using is loamy soil. Then I've added organic manure, which is the poultry droppings. Poultry manure, that's what I'm using. So there are 3 ways of planting onions. I'm going to show it to you now. As I said, there are 3 ways of planting onions. The first method is I'll add my water. Then I will cut the onions this way. Then I'll place it this way. This is the downside of it, where you have the stem. So I'll place it this way. So this is the first method, this way. I'm still going to cut the onions like this. I'll cut it the same way. So the third method is to plant it as a whole. This is the whole onions. You don't cut it. Then you plant it this way. I'm not going to use this first method, so I'm going to pour out my water. This is the method I will use. For the depth of the soil is 1.5 inch. The spacing should be 4 inches. So I'm going to plant it now. This is where you have the stem. So I'll place it this way. I'll place that one that same way. I'll place another one. The spacing is supposed to be 4 inches space, but I don't have the space up to 4 inches, so I'm going to manage. Then I'm going to add or sprinkle water on it. So I finished planting. I want to pour in the water. I'm not going to tell you how long it's going to germinate. We are going to watch it together to see when these onions will germinate. So I've watered it. I'm going to drop it down. So guys, let us try this face method. Let me not discard it. Let me try it. So I want to try it on these onions. As you can see, this onions has a problem inside. So I want to see whether it will still germinate no matter the problem this onions is having inside. So this is the stem. I'm going to drop it this way. I will drop it like this. The stem will be inside the water. So we are going to check together which of the method is going to germinate first. So this is the first day, as I said. We will look at it together on the second day. I would have loved to plant the whole onions, but there's no space here. There's no space. So I want to thank the River State Songhai Farm for giving us the opportunity, for training us on agric. I want to say thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to learn so many things on agriculture. This is my onions bulb. This is the one I planted with the soil, and this is the one I planted on top of water in a bottle. So I'm going to check it now. This is 1 week and 4 days. Let me check to see whether it's germinating or I am wasting my time. Let me get this one. Wow, so you can see it's germinating. So I have to put it gently. I'm taking only one. That is the one with the soil, the one I planted on the soil. This is the one I planted on top of water. Let me see. Wow, 2 of them are germinating. So I'm going to leave it for the sprouts to come out. I'll leave it. I've started seeing it. They started coming out from the up. So I'll show you the next step. This is my onions seed. It has started bringing out the leaves. See how it is. This is the one I planted on the soil, the loamy soil. This other one I planted on the water. You can see the stem from under. You can see how it is. So the water one has not brought out any leaves. It's only the one I planted on the loamy soil that has brought out the leaf. Hello everyone, I want to show you the onions that I planted in a container with loamy soil. As you can see, this one has started growing. This is the one that was inside the soil. This is the one that I planted on top of water. This is how this one look like. No leaf has started coming out yet, but as you can see, the stem is everywhere. So that is the onions I planted with water, on top of water. This one is with soil. You can see the difference here. So I will leave them to grow. The leaf has to come out very well. Then you now transplant it. So these are the steps on how to plant onions. So I will update you on the next steps. So please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. Don't just watch and go, watch and stay. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.